So right now I got the computer for my mill set up on this stand. I need this for something else. I bought the factory arm and I have a mount on my stand for it. But one thing I did, which was not too bright, is I didn't make this hole big enough for the 25 pin connector to fit through because I didn't even think about it. So, bought a new cable with a wired end, and this connector will actually fit through this way, through the hole. Let's look at this. So this will fit through this way so I can have the wiring hanging off and I can feed this connector through, and then I can put the hood on it, and then that will connect it right there. A little bit of an annoyance, but I didn't want to grind all that out and then have to get the stand recoated. So I'm going to trim these back so that it fits and put new ferrules on here and then feed this cable through. Okay, so the ferrules can't stay on here because the ferrules will interfere with the closing. So I'm just going to cut all this wire off and then strip each end. Probably I'll just go to the connector. That'll give me enough. We got the color code. So black is 1. So I need to set this. So we'll strip all these wires first and then we'll terminate them. Alright, so let's get a little itty bitty screwdriver. Alright, screwdriver found. So one is black. This one is all black. Let's go and open all these up first. Okay. So back to black. There we go. 2 is black with a white stripe.
A few moments later.
All right. There we go. All right, so we got the hood here. Bought a nice metal hood. This, let's put this in here, get these Get these screw mounts in here. Put the top on. There we go. I think we need to take the shrink tubing off this cable in order for it to fit. Or you just take these grommets out. And that's better. Let's just put one of these screws in here. Very tiny nut. This. There we go. Yeah, let's get the best. Alright, so in this mess of cables here, in order to run the keyboard, mouse, and the jog pendant, you need to get some three USB extenders, and then I got a longer VGA cable for the monitor, and then I got a longer power cord for the monitor. So what I need to do is I bought some braided shrink sleeving, and I'm going to try to feed these cables through there and get this to something usable. Then I can feed it through that main access port and then get these into the mill stand. So after you cut one of these ends, this end's frayed. So let's melt all these ends here. Well, sealed it a little too good. There we go. Okay. So I think I need at least a six-foot piece, it looks like. Yeah, at least a 6-foot piece. cut a little extra. Seal this end off. There we go. So now let's try and feed this here. So this doesn't look like complete crap. Might have to stagger these in order to get them all. Can I even get the VGA cable in there? There we go. So that's what I was going for. So I'll put a strap around this side. That way I have my monitor, cable and the power, and then the 3 USB. And then I'll have one nice looking loom that I can strap to that arm. And it all feeds into the cabinet. So let's get this monitor arm on the stand. All right. So, we can put the main arm assembly on. And of course, oh yes, screws are not long enough. They're designed for a different machine. Okay, we'll try this again with the second trip to the hardware store today for screws. They didn't have any black oxide screws, but they had the stainless ones, so I just grabbed the stainless ones. And instead of just a regular nut, got a lot. Nope. This one? Look at that. The hole's lined up. Gotta love it. Put the upright in here. That's loose. We need a screwdriver. Okay. So to get this pipe in there, I had to slip this, or I had to drive screwdrivers in here to get that in. You might want to change their design a little bit. Open that hole up some. So we can put this back on. Which, I think they put this on upside down. All right, so we got 4 little, these are M4 screws. Get this monitor on here. So let's run some cable. Let's see if we can get this. In the tube here. Power goes on that side. There we go. And we have 3 USB cables. All right. Put it here. And this hole is big enough. Then, this is what then it looks on the back side. The wire loom, or this braided wire sheath, I think really makes it look nicer. So now I can just hook up that PC and let's see if everything works. All right, so I've got the PC in there. Everything fits. That's nice. I got room. Let's put power on this thing. Let's see how we do here. Let's plug in. Keyboard and mouse. Keyboard. Mouse. And then finally, jaw pendant. All right, now we got the monitor arm all set up. So now I don't have to have a separate little computer or a separate stand on the side. This is all set up, so now I can work and the machine's running. Not too bad.